half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here comes Malik Washington. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll stick with Achane. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Get safe. Hey, number one.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Headed out right. Back to Hill. This is caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He takes this in on his side of midfield. Fights his way through a tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Take over first and 10 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. There's a chance up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, they're very minimal gains.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further, 13-zip. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bills nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. And off running left, it's Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Tua off the play fake. Makes the catch. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Solo left Zion. All right. Ready? Hey. Solo left.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 21-zip already.
Bills, nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen setting up play action. Continuing to move past the 45. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Bills first down. It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Bills first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. It's Allen out of the pistol. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 7.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Line. 18.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running left. Here's Achane. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready, shot? Hey, 21, 22, out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
It's Achane on the inside give. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down carry for Achane. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Watson, off here. All right, go ahead, go.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finding a runaway with it already. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Cook trying this one up the gut. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Another one for Cook. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 40-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Got a man. It's Knox. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they get there to take him down right. Around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Bills, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Bills 7. Jason Sanders.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Ty Johnson now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
Allen looking to throw. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. Buffalo.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This one leaked out to the right, but it hits the upright and bounces through. And the Bills cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going play action, Tagovailoa. They'll drop this down to A-Chain. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. A-Chain, a first down carry. The ball's out. He lost it. little run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. They're looking for Michigan there that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Bills looking at 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw now, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, you're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Fourth down, here's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
319! What is that?
Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 21.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
Hill now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Blues take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Yeah, ready. All right, go ahead. Hey, 21, TA. Solo left.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Solo left side.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Makes the catch. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Connecting on the slant. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
To the left side, and Johnston has it. And we might be close to this league blowing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Whoa. Ready. Out.
On the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Sanders sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Player on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
21G, 21G.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
It's a big strike to Hill. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready. Set.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down throw for Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen setting up to throw. Buying some time left. And he doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. It's complete to Johnston, out right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. A lot of space ahead. Hits the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 16-point ball game. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
45. Bills 28.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Kickoff for Miami.
Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now it's Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. I'll hand it off to A-Chain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future. You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Puts it off to A-Chain. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He's got it to his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's White on the return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. To the air again, Allen. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The throw again, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This is Cook on the handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. The 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up a point and a game decided. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point.
Running back sent in motion left. Allen looking to throw this. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now Prater on to send it away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Now A-10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They'll run now on second down. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Go ahead.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Taken in by Hill, right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. Well, caught by his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready, John?
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch the lead to 23. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Here's Allen. That one is incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
14 on the play. Another 3 and out.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Bills' 39-yard line.
Chain again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. 18.
Right, running out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.